So when George, who you're going to meet soon, when George was speaking and delivering his poem about global warming, we would pan the camera from him to the audience, and here were all these elected officials, mayors from districts all over the United States, who were just stunned. And it was pretty great to see their expressions because they were literally almost shocked. It was so powerful and so expressive, and when you go back and forth and you saw the strength and the passion of his voice, you went back to them, they were kind of like gang, and so it was pretty amazing. They were moved, and particularly what was most important is that they were inspired by what I think they thought was hearing a new language.
And since I can't possibly live up to all the things that they just said about my previous poem, I'm gonna do something completely different, if that's quite all right with you. Is that cool? Very different. This new poem is partly inspired by Bosia and is totally dedicated to everyone who's doing the exact opposite of what I'm about to talk about, specifically Robert Redford, Jared Paul, and every young poet who's gonna get on the stage after me, so thank you in advance for listening. I'm so green. I'm so freaking green. I'm so the greenest. I look in the mirror and I terrify myself. I'm so green. My best friend Benny bought a bright green Bentley, and I turned green with envy. The used car salesman tried to sell me a lemon. I held out for a lime. It gets a mile a gallon, but boy does it shine when I go for a spin. Now I run red lights and stop at green lights just to soak it in. I don't think you heard me. I'm so green. Because I am what I eat. Granted, I don't like green beans or leafy greens, but I love green eggs and ham, and green beef and green cheese and green legs of lamb. I am so green. I don't just have a green thumb. I've got a green ring finger. Probably because I bought my engagement ring from a supermarket dispenser. But I mean, I got green middle fingers, and I flipped the green bird. I flipped green tropical birds. I flipped parakeets, motherfucker. I flip parakeets, motherfucker, at all you non-green, white, yellow, black people, purple, peach, and in between, motherfuckers. I am so green. I got a whole green fist that I hold up at green rallies for the green well-off. Actually, I got a whole green arm that got gangrene and fell off. I'm so green. I moved to Greenland just so I can move back to America on my green card. I am so green. Morpheus offered me a red pill and a blue pill, and I chose the green one. I am so green. Me and Kermit the Frog have a two-person support group called It's Not Easy Being Us. I am so green. I'm so green. It's American Apparel. I'm so green, I hate New England trees in the fall, ripe tomatoes, and Oprah Winfrey because she's giving too much credit to the color purple. I hate accountability. Oh, I said it. I hate accountability, I hate transparency, because see-through is so the opposite of green. Most of all, I hate having to explain how I got so green, how I'm gonna stay so green, how the rest of the color wheel is a threat to our natural resources, the future of our planet, the exact benchmarks for carbon emissions that will rein in climate change, and looking at pictures of adorable polar bears clinging to ice cubes. Our revolution is quickly becoming a catchphrase. A color to paint the walls of our castles. Shell Corporation, the world's second largest private sector oil company, is now marketing itself as a leader in green technology. Let me say that one more time. Shell Corporation, the world's second largest private sector oil company, is now marketing itself as a leader in green technology. Their new motto, we can pass as green if we just put green dye in the gasoline. This is a public service announcement to Shell and to every other corporate, government, or individual body using a good idea as a marketing tool to choke the folks who spoke it first. Do not bend with the breeze and freeze with the wind stiff. I'd call your ass a chameleon if that lizard wasn't green to begin with. I don't deny my part. My cheeks are flushed with the hue of hypocrisy. I forked enough miles under my mother's Volvo station wagon to make the most self-assured odometer look for Jenny Craig's listings. I flew to Australia to perform one 3-minute poem about global warming. I get the irony. Green is not a pressboard wall. It's not a tax shelter. It's not a magic umbrella. Please, we can make green up the movement, and we must, but the bottom line is not the bottom line. The bottom line doesn't fold crisp between Ben Franklin's eyes and fit into your wallet. The bottom line is riding in your car's safety seat. The bottom line's voice hasn't dropped yet. Soon, the bottom line won't have anything to do with folded paper, but fan herself and pray for mercy. Look me in the eye and tell me, those irises are so green. This planet is so green and so beautiful, and I am so humbled, and I am so grateful, and I am so gonna keep it that way.
That's George Watsky, yo. That's George Watsky.